Welcome to the 360 show. Today's going to be a little bit shorter than per usual. I've got a trip to Dubai. My wife is joining me, so a bit of business, but also a bit of fun. Really looking forward to that. There's a big function that I'm joining for MasterCard, and I've got a few words to say. Hopefully, I will inspire some people with some of my stories of my cricketing career. Anyway, Sri Lanka losing out to the Proteas. It's more like a demolition over there in Durban. What a great performance from the Proteas. Also, England beat New Zealand in a fantastic test win for them. And who will open the batting with Jaiswal in that second test match between India and Australia at Adelaide? Remember, it's a day and night test match, and there's a lot to cover. So let's go. Time for the 360 view. I've hit the stop clock and we'll see if we can fit everything into 360 seconds. As always, 6 main topics, guys. First up, Proteas win. Demolition over there in Durban as the Proteas bowl out Sri Lanka for 42 in that first innings. Absolutely incredible. As I was tweeting about it, South Africa a little bit below par with 191 all out. In that first innings, I felt it was going to flatten out in the afternoon of day 2, which it did. But not before the Proteas knocked over Sri Lanka, all out for 42. Incredible. Marco Jansen getting 7 wickets. Very proud of that performance. Tall left-hander from South Africa. And I've always felt when he gets consistent, he's going to pick up a lot of wickets. He's got natural variation in the fact that he's so tall. He gets a lot of bounce, almost similar to Mohammad Irfan of Pakistan, who used to get a lot of bounce. Very difficult to play against once they are consistent with their lines and lengths, and that's exactly what Marco Jansen did. Some incredible batting in that second innings from South Africa as the wicket got a bit better. Tristan Stubbs and Temba Bavuma cashing in 100% of that second innings, both getting centuries. 2 centurions for South Africa, and that's what you want to see in Test match cricket. Get the runs on the board, give the bowlers the freedom to carry those catches for longer periods of time. And Sri Lanka 282 all out in that final innings. And Marco Jansen, once again, 4 wickets. So that's 11 in total. Incredible performance from him. And one other little bit of news is Gerald Coetzee will be out for the second test match. Big blow for SA, but something very exciting is about to happen as Quinam Parker, the youngster, the left-arm fast, will be coming into the test side. And I'm very much looking forward to watch him perform. England beat New Zealand. What a great performance there as New Zealand stumbled for 348, which seemed like a decent total in the first innings, but England said, no, that's not good enough. Harry Brook, 171. Great performance there. It's good to see Ben Stokes in the runs as well, getting 80 for his team. And then New Zealand, 254 out, making it light work for England in that final innings as Jacob Bethel, and I'm pretty sure you guys have heard that name before. Very exciting left-hander, got a quick 50 or 37 balls to help England cross the line. Great performance from England as they go up 1-0 against New Zealand. And New Zealand's got a lot of work left if they want to make the top 2. Next up, KL Rahul. Will he open the batting for India in that second test match at Adelaide? Remember, as I mentioned, it's a day-night test match. In day-night cricket, I've never played a test match at nighttime. The game seems to speed up, and it's almost like the test-playing nations haven't really figured out the pace of play with day-night test cricket. So it's fast, it's furious, lots of boundaries, lots of wickets. Keep an eye out on that test match. I think there's going to be a lot of entertainment. But will KL Rahul open the batting with Jaiswal as Rohit Sharma will be coming back into the side? Shubman Gill's 50 at number 3 in the warm-up game. That throws a bit of a spanner in the works as well. As it seems like Rohit Sharma slotted in at number 4 in that warm-up game. Will he bat at 4? Will he bat at 5? We'll see what happens. That's again that the Prime Minister's 11. Remember that warm-up game? We did talk about it in the live show. As I was covering the live show, they were playing live cricket. Just a nice warm-up for this Indian team as they're trying to figure out what the batting order will be like. Remember, runs in Australia is absolutely crucial. And also, I've called for Australia to fight back in the second test match. So, yeah, sit tight, guys. On the edge of your seat stuff about to take place over there in Australia. Moving on then, Hazlewood seems to be injured. That is a huge blow. Remember, I spoke about him in the live show saying that he is the big threat for India in that second test match, especially in day-night cricket where there's a little bit of seam movement with that pink ball. Josh Hazlewood has had a lot of success at night time with that pink ball, and he will be out. A huge blow. Will Abbott be back? Doggett added to the squad as well. We'll see what they come up with there. Scott Boland will be the favourite, though, to come in. the lineup for the day-night contest in Adelaide, as we've seen Scott Boland also getting a lot of success in the last few test matches that he's played. He missed out on that last one, but he is a force to be reckoned with, and I think he will be a handful for Team India. Then a huge catch, guys. What a great catch this was from Glenn. Glenn Phillips adds another unbelievable catch to his career resume. We've seen some amazing stuff on the park from him, diving around like Superman, getting wickets over there in India, scoring runs at a quick pace. He's a very entertaining cricketer to watch as he dives to his right here, really looking like Superman. What an incredible catch. And the 151-run Brook-Pope partnership was broken with this catch. Go watch it live. It's everywhere on social media platforms, guys, and absolutely fantastic. And then a bit of a different topic here, guys, as I watch a bit of football this last weekend. Man United against Ipswich last week. 1-1 draw, very disappointing with the new coach, Amorim. But remember, it was away from home as they got back to Old Trafford with Ruben Amorim's first home game. You saw the standing ovation from the crowd. He's already been accepted as one of Man United's sons. And great performance from United as they beat Everton 4-0. Fantastic from Amorim. And Amorim talking about Ahmad, who had a fantastic game. Yes, he's small in size, but he's big in talent. He has done a good job, but he still has to improve. He's in great shape. Fantastic there. Bruno Fernandes also had a wonderful game as captain. It seems like Man United starting to find a little bit of rhythm as Man City is crashing. We know the big rivals, the two Manchester teams, City and United, will be going up against each other soon. Cannot wait to watch that unfold as Ruben Amorim's got a bit of momentum behind his team. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the 360 view. Let's move on to the comms box then as we finish up with the 360 view. Thanks for commenting, guys. Thank you very much for posting your questions and your comments down below in the descriptions box. And also thank you for subscribing to the channel. Remember to like this show and also hit that bell notification. Let's cover some questions and some comments then. I think the team has right balance. This time, RCB looking good. Thanks for that. I can't quite pronounce your name, Bubun Nayak, I think it is. I fully agree. And I covered a little bit of that in the live show, guys. So I'm very excited about Team RCB this coming season. I think there's a fantastic balance. We cover all departments, lots of firepower up front with the batsman. There is a lot of firepower in the middle order with a lot of great finishers, young talent, older experienced heads as well, and a wonderful, wonderful bowling lineup with great balance. And I think you hit the nail on the head with that word. That's what you want in a tournament-winning team. You want balance, right, and a bit of depth. And I think RCB's got all of that this season. So I'm expecting fireworks from them. Hopefully a good start. And hopefully, as I've alluded to so many times before, hopefully they'll make the Chinnaswamy a fortress this year and make it tough for traveling teams to come and play there. Alrighty. Hello, AB. You made my childhood awesome. I never forget the test match innings of 126. Not out in 2018, and then 33 in 2012. A very slow one that was in Australia. I love watching your game. Love from India. Thank you very much, and I'm glad to hear I made your childhood awesome. Also, obviously, I had some lows as well. That's part of life, part of cricket, but at least there were some ups, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yes, that 33 in Adelaide was one of my better knocks of my life. It was more of a mental test than anything else, and we know, as we know, India and Australia will be clashing over there pretty soon in the day-night test match. It's a relatively good wicket to bat on, but the bowlers are always in the game. So that 33 was tough because I always felt like there's a good ball around the corner, you know. What makes it even more special, I batted with my school friend Faf du Plessis. He got his first test 100 in that game. So great memories from that ground. And thank you very much for your comment. Darshan, have you received any offers to work with the team in the SA20? Not yet. I am in the comms box, in the commentary box, with Mark Nicholas, Stuart Broad, Kevin Peterson, Pommy Mbangwa, and a great team of commentators. Also Mike Hazeman. So please tune in and have a listen to what we think of the games. And I'll be sharing a little bit of my insights of how I think about the game as the players do their best out there. But no offers yet. Maybe one day, who knows. Varun Mogari, how important is it to take lessons from setbacks? Crucially important. I just spoke about the ups and downs of life and also in cricket. And it's almost like the lows is the area where you have more character building. That's really where you find yourself as a person because you are forced to stand up. Either stand up or fade away. And to fade away was never an option for me. So I decided to take learning in those lows, and it made the highs so much better and more rewarding. So when you get setbacks, just remember it's very normal. It's human. We all have ups and we all have downs. It's part of life. But do not give up when you have a low. Take the time to think what happened, take a bit of learning from it, and then make the conscious decision of standing up and fighting back, right? Last but not least, please upload some Hindi translated videos. Suma Chuan. I will be trying that. In fact, I have an idea. I will ask my team right now, as we are talking in this private chat, guys. We'll try out the new AI app or software, and hopefully it works. I don't know. I think it's going to look odd, but I'll leave it up to them to do their magic back over there in India. They are scattered around India and some other parts of the world. So let's see if they can come up with a bit of magic. That'll be quite cool. Obviously, I will not be able to speak fluent Hindi. So let's use the technology that we have in AI these days to maybe have a bit of fun with it. Guys, that is all. There's no 360 quiz this week. I've got to rush off to the airport. I'm off to Dubai. I will be updating all of you in my social platforms, so keep an eye out for that, especially the broadcast channel on Instagram. I'll be sharing some behind-the-scenes stuff as I'm traveling there with my wife for a big function. I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know quite what to say. I've got to entertain the crowd, not with a bat in hand, but with my mouth. It's never easy, but I've had some really good training with you guys, so hopefully I'll be all right. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Like this show. Also follow me on socials, and thank you very much for signing in on this week's 360 show. Stand by for the 360 Live this coming weekend. Have a fantastic week.